Mr. Onder.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. For decades, temporary protected status has been systematically distorted far beyond what Congress intended. What was meant to be a short-term humanitarian measure has become a backdoor pathway for illegal aliens to remain in the United States indefinitely, often with full work authorization and no meaningful enforcement of the law. Under the Biden-Harris administration, this abuse has not only continued, it has exploded. 1.5 million TPS recipients are now in the United States, a number that has quadrupled over the past 4 years of the Biden administration. This reckless expansion was not authorized by Congress, and it imposes real and growing costs on American communities. Towns like Springfield, Ohio, Charlottesville, Pennsylvania, Logansport, Indiana, towns that never consented to become immigration test cases are now overwhelmed. Local leaders and residents are pleading for help as thousands of TPS recipients pour into their communities with little warning and no federal support, and often, as we have heard today, stay forever. These communities are reporting rising crime and traffic incidents. School systems are stretched beyond the breaking point, and public health concerns, including reappearance of diseases once eradicated in the United States, are now with us again. Hospitals are being pushed to their limits. Mr. Shalasky, has the arrival, when I was in medical school, residency, fellowship, internal medicine, I think I saw a total of maybe half a dozen cases of tuberculosis, and they were generally in either elderly homeless people, they were in people who were immune compromised, and some of them were in immigrants. Has the arrival of TPS recipients in your community coincided with the reemergence of diseases that we generally don't see in America?
To the best of my knowledge, there has been a couple of cases that have come to the forefront.
Have you seen those in Charleroi?
Yes.
Have you seen some cases in Charleroi?
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, there has been a few cases.
In schools?
Yes.
So presumably young, healthy people bringing in TB. Do you know whether those have been multi-drug resistance TB cases? That's been a problem recently.
I do not know that.
Are there other ways the TPS program has affected American students who attend your schools?
Really can't get into much from the school district. I know that they were frustrated at the very beginning. They were not receiving any funding, nor did the borough receive any funding. They did through, months, years, they received a little bit to help with the influx of immigrants, but the borough has still not received anything.
And have the schools had to hire more English learner teachers because of this influx?
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
Okay. Mr. Rogers, 1.5 million TPS recipients. When deciding to award temporary protected status, is any distinction made between people who have come to this country legally or illegally?
No distinction at all.
And do you know that 1.5? This may have been in someone's testimony, but do we know how that breaks down as people who have come here legally versus illegally?
I don't have the specific breakdown, but it's generally agreed that the vast majority are illegal.
And it was, I believe, your testimony, Somalia, TPS status since 1991. I had not yet finished my medical training in 1991. I had a lot more hair. What in the world? 91. Is there any? Is it in federal law some procedure to end temporary protected status at some point?
Yeah, the designation of a country only lasts 6 to 18 months, and then DHS is required to reevaluate and decide whether to renew or not. So it's just been renewed every time it's come up.
It's just been renewed indiscriminately without any potential, the earthquake was 15 years ago. Maybe people could go home, perhaps?
Yeah, until the Trump administration, it was just renewed.
Until the Trump administration, okay. Well, thank you very much for your testimony. I yield back.
A gentleman yields back. Mr. Slatchy.